the most Guilty Gear way to look at characters is why people don't like the characters, right? It makes total sense. So to make everybody who watched this video angry, we have to do Slayer. Slayer is so polarizing. Milia, only Milia players like Milia, and then everyone else basically hates Milia unless you beat her. That's usually how it works. But Slayer is like extra polarizing because he's one of those characters that people who don't play the game also love. So people who don't play the game love Slayer, they love Johnny, they love Biken, right? People who play this game, there's all sorts of feels, and let's look at why people strongly dislike Slayer. So, by the way, for now, we're safe, because he's not in the game yet. I've mostly done characters that are not in Strive, so we're mostly safe. The way I would describe Slayer is that he is the first Strive character, because his damage is really, really high.
Somebody's getting fucked. Get fucked. Somebody's getting fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. Somebody's getting fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. Somebody's getting fucked.
But it's not just that the damage is high. It's a combination of three things that make you feel it. His return is really high on counter hit is one. So he has like this move, he has this move, he has like this move. He has a bunch of moves that are really, really high return on counter hit. His conversion ability itself is very good. If you've been watching a lot of my videos recently, you're probably really annoyed with me constantly talking about combo conversion ability, but it's definitely a thing with him and his output. He gets to get a lot of random hits into conversions. It's not very often that he gets a hit that doesn't lead into a full combo. It does happen. And he's able to stun easily. Oh shit, does he stun Kyle? Oh shit, he stunned fucking Kyle? I was not expecting this, actually. I was not expecting that. Uh-oh. By the way, counter hit starter. He's fucking memeing you. Multiple power bunkers. Goodbye. You're gonna get stunned. Just like that. Bonk. 1, 2. There it is. There's the stun. Goodbye, Kyle. That's Kyle, too. You can see all three of those things together. Like, he has high return of counter hits. He's able to stun pretty easily. And his conversion ability is really good. But it's not just that, because there are other characters who have good return off counter hits. There are other characters that have good conversion ability. So it's not just that. Another really big factor is a mechanic that's unique to him that has existed basically since he has been added. It's called backdash canceling. This character is not mobile in a traditional sense. Like, he can't run. He kind of has this teleporting dash. He's got kind of long air dash. His jump doesn't go very far. He has a dash jump momentum, but it's not like that meaningful, right? Now, the thing is, though, if you cancel your backdash into jump, you can make yourself invincible. So, like, Milia can't do that. Like, I go backdash and then I jump, but he can cancel his backdash in the middle and do something like this, right? So, like, he's just gone, see? Gone. You can combine that actually with special moves. So you can make this move, for example. This is K Mappa. So I'm just gonna hit him nice and easy, no problem. But if you had the backdash, you can put the invincibility before the special move. The application should be pretty straightforward. So you get to have reversals that aren't technically reversals because of the backdash cancel. You can also just get out of shit that other characters can't get. Famously, a Guilty Gear player told me that nobody picks Slayer because they like blocking. Boom! My dude grabbed me with a command grab that he made invincible. He can make anything invincible, special move wise, and like apply it on you. And if you don't have a countermeasure ready, it's really, really, really fucking good. I would say this is like probably the main reason people don't like playing against him. There are ways to pin him down, pardon the pun, but it's not common. The last thing I want to talk about for him is this pressure. So there is an extremely common theme in Guilty Gear, this exists in Strive as well, of type of pressure where like everything is pretty fast total duration wise. Like, this move is a fast move, this move is a fast move, this move is a fast move, right? So he has a lot of moves that are fast that have responses to them, but you, the defender, have to kind of just do it. And if you pick the wrong thing, then he's going to delete you, because remember, his damage is high off counter hits and he's good at converting his counter hits as well. Everything he does has a response, and he does reward you for like learning how to deal with his Gatlings, but he can also kind of like mess with you. So like the feels type of player that really likes like Strive Leo would really like him, because the way you can vary your pressure on people, especially if they're not prepared, you can kind of meme them. I'll give you a couple of examples of things. So one really common one that I saw for a long time is revolving around this move. So it is extremely active. It's invincible above the knees. Okay. If you get hit by that with your back to the wall, you're fucking dead. Like, you can't get hit by it. It's pretty active too, so you can make it hit late, so it has more advantage. Does anyone know the weakness of this move? Because this move actually has a huge weakness that most people don't address. It doesn't cancel on the other moves. Yep, no Gatling options. Of course, you would need to know that specifically he can't Gatling out of this. I've actually seen sequences in tournament where a Slayer does this to their opponent and they just hold that. Like 6P should be an immediate challenge point, but if you don't know, you're not gonna do it. Another one that has like a really direct response would be this. Let me see if I can do it right. Okay, this move, Far Slash, is +7. His Close Slash is -4. It Gatlings immediately into his Far Slash, and it's jump cancelable. You would see Slayer players do this, and you kind of gotta hold that, right? So responses. So one thing you could do is you could try to FD to push him out further, but he's still gonna get the next Far Slash. Whether or not you ever return here is, you know, gonna depend on your character. If you play a character like Alpha or Johnny, or a character that combos out everything, you're Gucci. But if not, then like you're like, oh shit, I didn't really get anything for that. The main one that people go for would be you can actually instant block and throw in between where you could not normally, right? I can't even move, to be honest. Can't even move normally, right? But if you instant block, you can get the throw here. But that's something you kind of have to just do. And if he is varying his offense, he's gonna do like this to you and just ruin your day. And that's not very fun to get hit by. That's not very fun to get hit by. We'll do one more. There's this stance. So he has multiple things he could do off this. He has this with various follow-ups. For the most part, I feel like if you're blocking that, you're in a kind of bad spot. Like you don't really want him to get that because he can vary his options a lot. People really actually try to mash throw after this. And if he does that, you are fucking dead because you can't throw that. No matter what, you can't throw it. It's invincible to throws. So you just really can't do that. He's going to combo off that and delete you. So a combination of his pressure comes at you pretty quickly. He has plenty of things that are advantageous. He has ways to both knowledge check you, and that if you know what to do, since you have to like just pick a thing, he can call you out for that, and his return is going to be high no matter what. His damage is really high. His reward on counter hit is really high. And on top of that, in neutral, you're dealing with a lot of like, oh, he's just invincible just because he feels like it. And if you play a character that doesn't have good like something they can set independently of themselves on him, that he's also going to be gambling it. Not even gambling, because it's pretty safe. Like, he's going to be doing it on wake up to try to just get out. And he's either going to do it with a special move, like literally doing, like, all his special moves are DPs, basically. Or he's going to just escape with a super jump and just get out and get away from you and try again.